What's up, guys? It's been 1 week since I've seen Captain America: Brave New World, starring Anthony Mackie as Captain America, Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Ross, and man, this movie is. If you go, I don't want to say if you go into it with like low expectations, but like I expected this thing to be pretty bad because they had like a 50% critic score, and it's not like this movie and a lot of things in the MCU are just fucking. They're just. It's really all this. Everything that's wrong with the MCU right now, and I'm gonna put some of it into this movie because like this is Captain America. Like Captain America is always an elite Avengers. We know now, like in the Avengers movies, Anthony Mackie is gonna be. He's gonna like Sam's gonna be trying to get the Avengers back together because Captain America is gonna lead the Avengers. But like, think about how long it's been since Endgame. Like 2018, 2019. That's about 6 or 7 years, man. And I feel like you can explain everything that's happened over the last 6 or 7 years in a couple sentences, like in 2 minutes. If you had, it would take like 5 to 10 minutes to explain everything that happened from like 2012 to 2019, all the movies, and like COVID played a part, yeah, but them pushing that Disney Plus shit really like. If they had to sit back and make a lot of the things they made movies, they would have been like, okay, we can't do this. And Eternals being bad, that really fucked a lot of things up too. But like, man, this should have been Captain America 5, not Captain America 4. Like, this should not be the first time we're seeing this guy. Like, this should have been 5. Like, it feels so filler. And if this was like the 5th movie leading up to the Avengers movies, this would have been okay. But this is not the 5th movie leading up to the Avengers movie. This is the 4th movie, and it's supposed to be the movie that's supposed to give us some direction. We should already have direction. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing this movie has going for it really is the fact that Sam is like the Falcon. Of like, apart from being Captain America, he is the Falcon. And some of them aerial fights he had with his shield, like in the third act, was so fucking good. And that's what we should have been getting. This is how they should have got, like this, and in the finale and all that. Him with the wing, him being like being so on the fly. And be like, that should be how he sets himself apart from Steve, But it wasn't that. Like, the movie is like, it's just, I don't know. I like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I like Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Ross. I like Danny Maria Ramirez as the Falcon Jr. I like all these people. Sebra, I don't care. I really don't. Like, when I was reading that shit on Twitter about her character, I'm like, how are they in this position? Why would someone write a character like that? Why would someone ever write a character like that ever? But that's the situation they're in. If I was them, I would have just not done that. But because like, you're just gonna piss people off. Because why back in the day would someone ever write a character like that ever? Why was that a thought in someone's mind to make that? I don't know. And now they're in that position where they gotta like, Nate Moore's got to talk about how we're gonna strap all that. Like, motherfucker. Fuck that character. No one cares about that character. Just don't do it. Because someone 20, 30 years ago wrote some character like that, and now you're in a position where you got to adapt that. And I just wouldn't adapt it. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't adapt it. Fuck you. I'm not going to do that. Why would you write that? You're just going to put someone in a bad position in the future. So, like, for all that separate shit, like, I feel like they got themselves in a... I just wouldn't have adapted it, but I feel like them not adapting it is like, that probably would have pissed people off. That probably would have pissed people off too, the important people. So they were in a situation with that one, They were in a situation. So yeah, and it made it worse because the actress is playing Sabra is just so fucking like, she's so pea-sized tiny. Like, she's just as tall as Florence Pugh, but when we watch the Thunderbolts, Florence Pugh is not going to look so light and so feather, like, she's like light, like this girl's light like a, So, Captain America: Brave New World. The best things I can say about it is the aerial fights are good. I can buy Anthony Mackie as a lead. I can buy, if we get to see Harrison Ford again as Thaddeus Ross, I'm excited to see that. The CGI for Red Hulk was good. Everything else, like the story, like the Giancarlo Esposito's character wasn't that. Like, that was only, like, you can tell, like, they said it was added in reshoots, and you can tell, because that shit looked like straight out of, like, TV budget type shit. It didn't look good. And that's pretty much all I got. Like, this is just a filler. Like, you can tell they just want to get to these Avengers movies so they can get the X-Men in here, you know? But that's still not an excuse for what they've done to the MCU. Like, Sam should have really been ahead of this, man. Like, this should have been his 5th movie, not his 4th. The Thunderbolts movies probably should have came out all this shit should have came out 2 to 3 years ago. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But it's the damage is done. Maybe, like, I don't have confidence that Sam or Captain America is gonna get a lot of attention going forward once the X-Men are involved, you know? Once the X-Men are involved, a lot of shit's gonna be different. So many things. And they still gotta make that work. Because, like, the world of Marvel, once the X-Men are involved and the Fantastic Four are involved, it's like, it feels like everyone in New York's a superhero. Like, every corner in New York you go, there's a superhero. You know what I mean? Daredevil, Spider-Man. It felt like every corner of New York you go into, there's fucking superhero somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like, man, when you're gonna be making the movies and there's a big thing going over here, you're gonna have you thought, where were the Avengers was bad back in the day? It's like, where was literally anyone else when this fucking whatever, you know, once it's like world-ending event is happening, you know? So, Captain America, Brave New World, I give it a 6 out of 10, you know? It's a passable movie, so yeah. Captain America, Brave New World, 6 out of 10, peace.